Hey, it's To The Point with Mike, Leo, and Vince.
We're back.
What's going on, guys?
Not much.
It's To The Point with Mike, Leo, and Vince.
Something, you gotta mute your phones over there. And that
bad.
logo I had was in the
There
wrong
you go.
spot. Sorry
It
about
is.
that.
Hey,
we're a
Vince,
mess
what's up,
tonight,
man?
but, you know,
Mike,
Not much. What's going on, guys?
Not much.
Florida, raining for 10 minutes, and then in the next 10 minutes, you see the sunshine come
Nice,
back up.
nice thing about the rain, though, it's a lot cooler tonight than the last time we did an episode.
Less bugs for sure.
Yeah.
You know, what are them things called? With the big old eyes.
Mosquitoes?
Flies. Forest flies?
Flies.
I don't know. Dragonflies? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the big old ass fucking flies, you know. But anyways, man, you know, nice night out again. We've been pretty lucky. We've only had like what, one night that's been kind of.
Yeah, last week was
Well,
probably the
fucking
hottest
hot.
one.
I lost a couple pounds, but just to my knees and came right back up again. Anyways, man, have you guys seen the news?
Yeah,
Vince?
let's give it just a minute before we get involved because I want to make sure that these.
Oh yeah, but okay.
All these
All right, so
platforms
we'll wait.
come
I'll
live,
ask
but-
Vince what I asked him off the mic.
Here we go.
When
There's
did you do, when
Facebook.
did you think? When did you say you started feeling a little old? Because I'm feeling. I'll tell you.
Like physically?
Yeah, physically. When did you say, okay, hey, I'm old? Like
There's YouTube.
I'm old.
I started to feel it a little bit probably in my mid-30s, but late 30s. Last couple years, late 30s, now 40.
Right.
Yeah, I feel it. I mean, working on concrete floors for like, the last 20 years.
Right.
I'm a little, bigger guy, a little overweight, so that doesn't help. But yeah, definitely
Yeah, 'cause
late 30s, like
right.
38, 39,
Right.
now 40.
Because
I
lately I've
definitely feel
been here feeling here. I don't know if it's just age or just anxiety or if it's just stress. If it's just
Of course, not eating right doesn't help.
not
You know.
eating right.
well,
too.
you're not in your 20s anymore either.
Right.
But you know what too though, that I've noticed though is my intake in caffeine. Like I drink a lot of caffeine. Like how
More,
you're saying,
or do you just pay attention to it more now?
No, I drink more.
I
See,
don't
like
know.
I've never been a coffee drinker, but
I do.
occasional monsters, but
Like I need to drink
or a
more
Red
water.
Bull.
Like I for sure need to drink like a little
Yeah,
bit, just a
me
little
too.
bit more water. But
For sure.
sometimes I just
There's some.
I really do need to drink more water though. Like, but
Anyways,
But yeah, have
we
you seen
were
the news or
kind of
anything?
expecting John from TGI Now to jump in on us. Let's see.
John Karapi, right, from TGI.
Yeah, John
Just the other,
Karabi.
That's the other podcast from
let me
in
see
South
what's going
Vero
on
Beach,
there.
right?
Yeah.
South Vero.
They do the TGI Now podcast. They do a couple actually. Now they have another one they're starting, and they're moving their studio and their shop and all that. So we were gonna have him on to talk about some headlines. I don't know.
You were gonna
I
see
can
him.
get his video feed in with us, just on case. Let's see here.
You said you did have our Facebook page up on.
Yeah, we should be live on Facebook.
You should be able to send them like
YouTube,
a
and
notification,
Rumble.
maybe.
I was gonna mess around with Twitter, but let me tell him.
I don't really I don't really do Twitter or TikTok. I know a lot of people do TikTok though. I've seen a lot of good recipes out of TikTok though. But Vince, isn't that where you got your ribs from?
No, I got my rib recipe off YouTube.
Oh. No, but there's a lot of good shit out there though.
What's that? What TikTok?
Yeah,
What?
like
You're on
TikToks
TikTok now?
No,
Yeah.
like on Reels and like stuff like that. Like I've seen a lot of like fucking badass food. I'm a big
rid of
foodie.
TikTok, but
I'm a
I was
big
never
food
really
eater.
on Twitter.
Right. I'm a big food eater, so I like to eat a lot of fucking food and like pig out and just. So if I see something new, I would like to try new things. If you guys see
Yeah.
anything on there, send them my way.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, I was gonna try and put it out the show on Twitter Spaces because
What's Twitter Spaces?
it's like
You gotta
kind
educate
of
me here.
their podcast platform. Kind of, it's part of Twitter, but you can join live conversations and you can request it. It's kind of like a live podcast.
Okay.
And that's how the governor of Florida announced
Ooh.
his candidacy for president
Who's that?
tonight, Ron DeSantis. He did it
Ron DeSantis.
live with, I don't know, some guy at Twitter and Elon Musk. And they hit
Elon Musk, he's a
400
Tesla guy, right?
Yeah, and SpaceX. They hit like 460,000 people in the room, and it like just melted down Elon Musk's Twitter because he was hosting it under his name. It was as if like it was all in our chat room, you know.
Right.
It's 460,000 people that were tuned in listening, and they had to open it up. But anyways, the governor made his formal announcement on there, and I know that's kind of
Like, what's up with that, though?
oh, hang on.
I thought he was going to wait a few more, like, you know, a couple more years.
I think it's part of just getting his name out there for next time.
You think
more
so?
than anything. Yeah. I mean, unless Trump gets indicted and can't be president, he knows Trump's going to win the primary.
Yeah. But can you see both of them going into, like, a debate?
I don't think we will, though. We talked about this on the last
Yeah,
podcast.
I know.
I don't think what's Trump got to gain by doing primary debates.
I wonder if Trump is going to take, you know how, like, the thing in, like, prison or whatever they say, they take out their pockets. You know how they take their pocket out and then they have the, like, the little bitch, you know?
Oh, the little
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about somebody
virtue
making like a
signals
meme or something like that?
Yeah, I wonder if they'll
Yeah.
have like Trump, you know, and then they'll have his like pocket from like his bags or whatever sticking out, and then Ron DeSantis like holding
Well,
on to his
you just thought of it, Mike, Leo.
you know,
You should put it out there.
or you know they'll have Donald Trump's face, you know, from the Monopoly guy. You know how he is the
Right.
Monopoly guy, and instead of the
Right.
Monopoly guy, the face, it'll be Donald Trump's face, and all the fucking money would be like Ron DeSantis money, like, yeah, bitch, here's your fucking money.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think DeSantis stands a chance in the primaries against him, but
Maybe or maybe it's just all set up.
well, it very well could
what
be.
with DeSantis.
And Donald Trump.
Well, a lot of people think he's part of the deep state with the Bush money backing him. There's Soros money behind him. A lot of people are upset
Listen,
that
at the end of the day, I don't care what they say, but Donald Trump put some money in my pocket.
Oh yeah, I definitely got
definitely, yeah.
bigger
That's all I gotta
paychecks
say.
and bigger tax returns.
That man put some money in my pocket. This guy we got in here now, he's like digging into my pocket.
And I got a 1.9% interest rate on my house when I refinanced.
Yeah, look at that.
What's the interest rate right now? Like 6%?
I don't know. It's just crazy. I don't see why people can't see that. You know, like this guy literally made you money and everything was running smooth.
Right. I mean, you don't have to like the guy. Like
I told you, I don't like the guy.
I can see why people don't like him.
I told you I don't
He comes off very obnoxious.
Yes,
he comes
he
off
is.
very
New Yorkish.
His fucking
Right.
hair, his hair, just period, is just fucking just like.
yeah. I mean, he comes
Really,
off
bro? Like,
he
come
comes
on,
off
man.
wrong.
Like, the
I can
shit's
understand why people don't like him. Personally, I like him, but
I don't
I
like
can
him.
see why he
Hang tight,
rubs
John.
people the wrong way.
I don't like him, man. Like I don't know. There's just something about the guy I just do not like.
Right.
He made money though. He put money in my wallet. That's all that mattered.
I can tell you now, if I went to school with him, I would have hated his
Oh,
ass. He would have been one of those rich preppies with
Yeah,
the
fucking whoop his ass.
gold spoon in his mouth. You know.
Whoop his
Well,
ass.
we got John with us, but I'm still trying to patch him through. So just y'all keep on.
But yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, the guy made everybody money. Some people were happy,
But if
some
you
people
don't-
weren't. You
But
know,
some people didn't like him.
Okay,
They'd,
but
they'd
then-
rather the country be suffering
okay,
and
but
not
they
making any money.
they rather feel sorry for somebody else and not make money. Hey, that's not my problem. That's not me. You know, like I'm not gonna feel sorry for nobody. You know, like it is what it is.
As far as who, Donald Trump?
No, I'm not gonna feel sorry for anybody. Like if you stay behind, you stay behind. You should jump on the bandwagon or jump on whatever. You know, like I'm sorry.
Because they made the wrong choice. You're
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's not my fault.
Well, I don't feel sorry for him for
It's
making the
my-
wrong choice. I feel sorry for myself
It's my
because they
no,
made the
but
wrong
now I
choice.
feel like it's my fault. You know, I should have educated more people or talked to more people and said, "Hey, you should have voted for the wrong person." Now I feel like it's my fault. I should have told more people or tell more people. But hey, whatever. It is what it is. That's why we got the podcast. Let these people know what's
And
going on.
Speaking of, I don't know what the hell's
and,
going on.
how we feel. You know. But I don't like Donald Trump, Vince.
Oh.
I mean, I like
You like the way he ran the country.
Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah.
You just don't like him as a person.
No, I don't like his hair. Period. Starts with his hair. It's all about.
Starts with the hair.
It's all about what you see, and I don't like what I see.
Yeah.
I like what
So
he did.
about who? DeSantis or Trump?
Trump. I can't stand.
Well, what do
the
you
guy,
think
man.
about DeSantis?
I don't even like his shoe size. He probably wears a size 9. I can't stand it.
Like his shoe size matters to you?
Yeah, man. I just can't stand the guy. I don't like him.
John's having a hard time. getting his
Especially
camera
his
set up.
security guy that he had. He had that fake hand. Remember? You guys ever saw that picture of his security guy? That guy had the fake hand.
No, but I remember
I
my
don't
junior
remember
high vice principal in Connecticut.
Trump probably
I
took
can't
it.
remember her real name, but she had a wooden arm. She was known as Woody. And she was ancient when I met her, and she was there when my brother, who's like 10 years older than me, was there. And she's just one of those legends. She's probably not around anymore.
But what? It was a female.
Yeah, I forget her name.
But she had wood every night.
She had what? Yeah, I
She
don't
had
know
some
what
wood.
the deal was. But
But you said she had a wooden hand. Hey, whatever. She out.
hang on, let me get John set up again here and here.
Anyways, Vince. Fucking DeSantis. I don't know. I mean, hey, whatever, man. Let the man do what he's got to do.
So did you hear? So actually, somebody I used to work with shared something on Facebook earlier about Ron DeSantis. It was a video where there was a group they're talking about
Vince. It's Ron DeSantis.
Ron DeSantis.
Get
what I said.
DeSantis.
it right.
DeSantis. Yeah, well, that's
Anyways,
what thing I'm
so
surprised they haven't played on. Is that
on
is
the
this
video?
It depends
last name?
where you're from. If you're from down south, you can
Yeah.
say it's Ron DeSantis.
On the video, they talked about how he devalues the African American community and he devalues LBGLQ, and how in Florida, if you're traveling here, you should know ahead of time that you are devalued here in Florida. And Mike, you said what one of his comments was. He actually was just live not that long ago. He actually commented on that when he was announcing that he was running. What was it he said again about them? Some of
a
those
lot
people
of the people that lead those organizations live here in Florida.
in vacation in Florida.
Yeah,
there's
they
a
live
lot of
here,
money here,
vacation
though.
here. They post their pictures on social media.
So how bad can Florida be if you're
Right.
if you're complaining about it, but you live here, you vacation
Yeah,
here?
well, if you look at it, like, look at all the people that live here, like, on the beach side. Like, all these rich and wealthy people, that's where they come and hide their money and come and hide everything
Well,
else.
especially around
I mean,
this
look where we
area,
live.
yeah.
We live in the Treasure Coast. You've seen how many fucking Treasure Coast, you know? I mean, come on, look at all the wrecks and shit that's been out here. All these people come out here to hide shit and stuff like that, man. Arr, pirate.
Hang tight, John. I'll get you in here on the video feed.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's I don't know, Vince. It's a little.
I saw him for a minute there, and then I lost him.
You don't have Allstate.
What? Allstate? What's that got to do with anything?
That put you in good hands.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it put
John,
you-
if you're there, turn your. I think your camera's off, possibly. You should have full control to come on in.
Anyways, Vince.
Yeah.
Let Mike figure out his technology. Mike, a big shout out to Mike though. Mike's a big IT guy. You know, he does all the computer work and all the little logos. The little logos you guys see down here. He puts all that
Yeah,
stuff
the
on
one
there.
that was up too
Yeah.
high a minute ago.
He does all that. He sets up our mics and he does all that stuff for us. We just come here. We just sit down and just chill.
Earlier, he was saying we should fire him, but I said we don't even pay you, so you can keep the job.
You can keep the job. Like, yeah, we're not gonna fire you,
Nah, because I don't want to do it.
right? Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Hold on. Let me patch you through on a different one now. Hang on.
Hey there, John.
Hold on.
Hey, what was I gonna tell you? Downtown Friday is what, this Friday? Right?
Why doesn't it show?
think
There
so.
he is.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I haven't been there to one of them. I've been saying I've been wanting to go to one of them, but I've not been No, that'd be a good place to go set up with a podcast right there.
Yeah.
Let people show up.
John, I gotta see how I add your audio. Give me just a minute.
Yeah, actually, it'd be really cool to kind of do that with TGI now. You know.
Yeah, just set it up there. You know,
kinda
let
go
people
there
walk
and-
by and stuff like that.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. Why not? Pretty cool, right? But anyways, Vince. So what's up, man?
You see, I can see John. John, can you say something?
I don't think he hears us. I don't know. Or there might be a delay.
I just lost him again.
Where'd you lose him at?
I don't know, but I don't really.
You don't really what?
Let's see.
I can help you out if you want to, Mike. Just ask for help, and I can
Well, don't worry, because I'm the only one watching on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
How about you now, John?
No. You don't really what?
Maybe
Let's
now.
I can help you out if you want to, Mike. Just ask for help. And I
How
can,
about
like,
now?
Well, don't worry,
if you
because
can
I'm
hear
the only
us
one
or
watching on
Oh,
Verizon.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is it
How
Verizon?
about
I think
you
it
now,
was
John?
Verizon.
Nah, was
Was
it?
it Verizon or TG Mobile? It was one of them.
You don't really what?
Maybe
Let's
now.
I can help you out if you want to, Mike. Just ask for help. And I
How
can,
about
like,
now?
Well, don't worry, because I'm
This
the
is
only
not
one
working.
watching Verizon.
Oh, I hear
Is it
John.
Verizon?
How about you now?
No.
Nah, was
Was it
it?
Verizon or TG Mobile?
Nope.
It was one of them.
You don't really what?
Maybe now. Nope, that's not it. Hang on. This is
It's because you're hearing shit.
well,
Man.
you know what? I ain't never done this shit before.
Yeah, no. Hey, that's good though. You know, like you learn.
The
You
only
learn.
way you learn is to trial and error.
Yeah, try and error, right? And why not try it while we There you go. I heard him again, Mike. Did you hear him?
No.
You don't hear him? You don't hear him?
How about now?
The only time I heard him was when I took my headphones off before it sounded like it came out of the iPod.
Nah, you're hearing shit, Vince.
Maybe.
You feel okay, Vince?
Maybe I need to smoke a little more.
Maybe. Maybe we need to go
I
on
don't
a
know,
break
John.
over-
It was worth a shot, but it's giving me a hard time over here. I got your
That's
audio.
funny.
I still don't know what the hell could be.
Maybe. Maybe we need to go
I
on
don't
a
know,
break
John.
over-
It was worth a shot, but it's.
Yeah. Ask him if he controls the what is it called, the TGI Now page on Instagram.
Well, either way, Instagram or Facebook.
Because I could shoot him a live from there if you like.
I don't know why this is not adding it as a.
Yeah. It's always you could do something like that if he wants to.
Hang on, I'm still trying to get his. I'm still trying to get his audio, and it's not. It's just not working.
It's not working.
No. Something's not set up right. It's not software. It's me. Anyways, let's well, what we wanted to get on here and talk about was DeSantis announcing and how that's going to stir up a lot of controversy with some diehard Trumpers who are already
Right.
all for burning down the house over Trump, metaphorically speaking. Some of them probably more so than not.
Right. I'm listening.
I know. I'm still thumbing through all these settings right here. So with Twitter, like I said, it melted down Elon's Twitter feed. He had to reopen it underneath somebody with less followers, I guess. But there was like still 400-some thousand people who joined on. All the big, because when you join on Twitter Spaces, you can see all the people who are in the room. You can
Right.
thumb through them all if you wanted, but it starts off with, of course, yourself and then all the other blue badges, the
Right.
blue Twitter badges, and it's I'm not getting any audio from John. Anyways, so it was interesting. I really didn't care. It sounded like it was scripted. It really didn't excite me. I don't know why he picked Twitter to do it. I mean, if he wanted to do something exclusively, he should have picked something like Rumble or something. Pick some YouTuber like
what do people
Tim
normally
Pool.
like? How do people normally announce it though?
A
What's
big
no-
news conference and
what's
big media.
What's normally like the big?
They do it in front of a bunch of cameras and local
like
news outlets.
CNN,
So he
Fox,
Which I
all
get
those.
it, not
Okay,
doing
so-
that. But
okay,
why
so-
not do it on somebody's?
So
like,
Ron
show or
DeSantis,
something,
he did
but-
it behind the screen. Then that's it. He just
I
sent
don't
out-
know.
He just
I
sent
don't
out a
know if
tweet.
there was a camera.
Did he send out a tweet?
If he really wanted to make some big news, he should have
or
sat
was it like
down
a
with
video?
what's the guy's name? John
Well,
Carlson. He should have sat down
see
with
here.
him if he wanted to make some waves.
Let me.
Because what did
pull
he
it up
started
for
his
you.
own thing now on
Who's that?
the guy that got fired from CNN.
Oh,
John Carlson, isn't that his
John
name?
Carlson.
What's his name?
I never heard of him.
The guy that just got fired. Made
Don Lemon.
No, not him.
Tucker Carlson
Tucker
from
Carlson,
Fox
that's
News.
it, Tucker.
What the fuck?
Hey, I had the last
Sorry.
name right.
is he good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
So
I didn't know his name either.
if Ron
so I just-
DeSantis really wanted to make a splash, I think if he sat down with him right now, that would have made a huge splash.
You think
Hold
so?
on. Hold on here.
So, but yeah, you think it would have made a huge splash?
I think so. I mean, it would have made more. People would have been talking about it more.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, man. All these fucking people, they're all lies, man. Every president that goes up there and fucking, they're all gonna lie to me regardless of what it is.
But who lied to you the least?
They don't give two shits. They don't even know what my last name is.
Who kept the word the most, though, out of the people that
Man,
ran?
they don't give a shit about me, Vince.
I'd say Trump kept his word the most,
he
though,
did.
when he made promises.
Yeah.
All right, so here let's.
And he still has to go. You know, it's
Yeah.
all talk. You know, that's all it is, man. Like it's all talk because
It's like being a lawyer. You're paid to lie.
it's all talk, Vince. Because if you look at it, at the end of the day, they still have to go through other people to make sure they can pass the bill, they could pass the law, they could do all this. You know, so it's at the end of the day, I could just tell you, hey, this is my plan and this is what I want to do. Either you can follow me or you don't. That's it. That's what it is.
All right, so here this
You
is
know?
how he announced.
And it's just bingo, boom, done.
Were you pulling up a video?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're just a bunch of assholes. That's what it is. Bunch of
Our
assholes.
border is a disaster. Crime infests our cities. The federal government makes it harder for families to make ends meet.
Hang on. Are y'all's phones muted?
Yeah.
I'm off. I'm not even on it.
Let's see.
Righting the ship requires restoring sanity to our society, normalcy to our communities.
So there's a video that I made.
Yeah, but there's an echo. I don't know what
Edit
it's
it.
from here.
Must be our
It could be.
and common sense can no longer be an uncommon virtue. In
Because we're
Florida,
never on.
we proved that it can be
No,
done.
they're.
We chose
They're on.
sober freedom.
Are you
Anyways,
sure you
his
turned
wife.
the fucking rate?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
those
were
that
on.
means muted. But his wife released a video yesterday, and then he did a live Twitter Spaces with Elon Musk and David Sachs, I think his name is today. So the other things were,
I can hear it in the background.
it's playing on somebody's phone.
Oh, mine's muted.
Was yours?
It's not mine. Unless it's.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, well, where the hell was it playing from?
Oh, this here, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know. It is what it
Anyways.
is. Fuck it.
Yeah. All right, whatever. But anyways, it was nothing exciting. I think I shared it on our Twitter, probably on the Facebook too. But it was worse than Jeb Bush energy. And, remember when Trump went after Jeb? So I don't think it's going to be very good for DeSantis, which is disappointing because I think he would have been a good runner-up in another 6 years. Not now, another 6 years. I don't know. But the other crap in the media was the Target. The crap with Target. Did you see they had put out a big Pride selection, I guess, and then it caused so much controversy they had like company-wide conference call and gave their associates like 30 minutes to move it and move it to the back, which is kind of, I think that's crazy how what they reported as how they wanted these people to move so fast and move the merchandise to the back. Oh yeah, John could see us, but he couldn't hear us.
I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, so I don't know. It seemed pretty crazy. This Alex Stein, he was. You can't, obviously, you can't hear us, but. Yeah, so. I don't know. It seemed pretty crazy. This Alex Stein, he was. Yeah.
We're at Target.
I don't know what the hell's going
out
on
their tuck
on this computer, but whatever.
collection.
You probably got
So Target melts down. They're trying to avoid a Bud Light meltdown like Bud Light did, and I guess they've lost a lot of sales. I don't know.
It was the first time
Keep
I've
up with
heard about it. And I
What?
like to shop at Target.
I guess they had a lot of like stuff
Yeah.
geared towards little kids.
I'm a Target person too.
Yeah,
so
like coloring books and like little bathing suits,
I haven't
like,
been there. I
good-
haven't been there for a long
like
time.
tucks. I don't know, something to do with
like
tuck friendly bathing suits or something like that. I don't know.
yeah, like woke kind of stuff.
I guess I don't know.
I wasn't.
Like
I said,
almost
it's the
all
first
the
time I've
stores
heard about
have some of the Pride stuff in it, but I don't. I've never seen anything geared towards kids, but apparently it's real. I don't know. I don't go to Target. I don't go to Walmart.
it. I go to Target, but I haven't seen it.
I go to Amazon.
Yeah.
I'm
Amazon.
guilty of
I-
Amazon
I-
because I don't have to go
Yeah,
anywhere.
I
I
know.
buy
like,
almost
I was talking to somebody
everything on
today.
Amazon except for groceries.
You know, like I
I
was
can't tell
talking.
you the last time I was in
like,
Walmart.
Tell me the stuff wasn't already like set in plan, like Amazon and all this stuff was set in plan, and they were just waiting for something to hit the fucking fan for it to just fucking take off.
Well, I mean, they knew it was going to be big, especially when.
Like, look at all
for,
these
for
stores.
how long did we go not having to pay taxes on anything we bought online?
Like, look at all these stores that all of a sudden got
I don't
this like
remember.
online.
Took me a long time to get on board with it.
like online stuff. You know,
It was poor, probably.
like everywhere you go now, you can just shop online and like you can pick it up at the store to do your shopping for you, and that's done.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie, I love shopping on Amazon. I get something I don't like, just send it back. They don't argue nothing. They take anything back.
Amazon's got some badass shit though, man. You can find some badass.
Well, you can get
gadgets.
anything you want. Although I'm having a hard time because I'm trying to build some stuff for my side business, and again, no way around it. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg, and it's just like for some plumbing materials.
But where are you getting
Just
the
a-
best price for it? Probably on Amazon.
Well, pretty much the only place I can get it is through the same people.
Where
whether
did
it's
Amazon start from? Who
Some
is-
dude's
In their
parents'
garage.
Amazon?
garage. It
In
was
their
a
garage.
Who
bookstore.
owns Amazon?
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
It started as a bookstore. That's all it was a bookstore, like
Where did it
Kindle
start
and
from?
shit like that. A garage,
Where were you at?
parents' basement. Now they can deliver shit to you the same day from China.
Leo's trying to say we're the next Amazon.
Fuck yeah,
Who?
man. Shit.
I don't know about all that. That's kind of.
Well,
I bet
let's
you
start,
that's what he said too.
let's
I don't know
start selling
about all
some
that.
books.
Now he's shooting people off in outer space for 3 minutes
Yeah, what's
or
up with
less
that?
for a couple $1 million probably.
Would you guys do it?
You see they had to dismantle like a historic bridge just to get his yacht out
know
into
what?
the open ocean or something.
You know
like
what, Leo?
that.
If I didn't have to pay
London
for
or
it, I'd do
something.
it.
If you didn't have to pay for it,
If it was free, yeah, I'd do it.
Listen to this. I'm gonna break it down.
You guys coming with me though?
Fuck that. You got me fucked up. You think I'm a fucking monkey?
Well, we'll do a podcast the whole time we're doing it.
What?
We'll get Joe get shot up into space.
Man, I'm good. I got for what?
I'd do it.
Vince, you would do it.
Yeah, why not?
What the fuck was
that?
The fuck was that?
Oh, maybe it was that.
Vince, you do it?
Yeah,
You
why
go
not?
out of space?
Fuck yeah, why not?
Would you really go out of space, Vince?
Yeah, if I didn't have to pay for it.
So say, okay, so watch, I'm gonna break it down to you. So
Now
say,
I'm not climbing up on your roof and doing any work
No,
because
no,
I don't
no.
like heights.
So,
But-
fuck that.
but
So,
I'll-
so say
fuck
you
it,
went.
yeah.
So say you go to this, I don't know, whatever, wherever you're at, right? And there's a little box, right? And it says, write your name down, your telephone number, if you want to win a trip to go to outer space.
I'm probably not the type of person to stop and fill that out and put it in the box.
Okay, but say you that day you
But
did.
if
Say
they-
that day you did.
But
and you
I
fill that
won?
bitch out.
Yeah, why not?
And all of a sudden you get a fucking phone
Hopefully
call.
one
and
of
they
y'all
tell you,
come with me,
nah, I
though.
ain't fucking going with you. I'll wait for you.
But yeah, I do.
I'll take
Yeah.
a picture of you going up and maybe coming down. But I'm not gonna go up
Fuck
there.
that.
Someone's gonna stay here to tell the story and say, "Hey, Vince,
I'm gonna
why
do
the
it.
fucking raffle
I'm gonna
ticket?"
do it, and then I'm gonna write a book and sell it on Amazon and get rich.
Say,
I
walked
don't know,
into a
man. I
store
wonder
that
how many
motherfucker-
times they've done that.
Wasn't there like an older lady, a young kid?
I don't
or
know. He's
somebody?
done it a bunch of times.
I heard about a real
I think
old
he's
lady
making
that
millions of
went up,
dollars
yeah.
off it.
And people actually pay him to go and do that stupid shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. I'll stay high right here.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Like, I don't need to leave Earth. I don't.
No, I'm good.
I'm even weary about
I mean, I know I'm
cruises.
gonna leave Earth
Like,
at one
cruises,
point,
like, I
right?
don't know. Like, why?
I would never
I can
know.
go somewhere and party just like it was a cruise boat.
No.
I wouldn't mind doing a cruise again, but like when you look at the cost of going on a cruise versus the cost of just like we all like to go to North Georgia and we take a vacation.
I like going on a
I
cruise.
prefer taking a vacation in like North Georgia than going on
I'll tell
a
you why.
cruise.
I'll tell you why I like.
If I want a free cruise, I'd take it.
Oh hell yeah, me too. You know why, Vince? You know my favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like
all the food and all the.
No.
No?
Well, yeah, the food's good. You know, I'm not gonna say the food's good. But honest to God, you know why my favorite? I like cruising because at 3 o'clock in the morning you could go to the pizza place and get fucking
Yep.
pizza, Vince.
Mhm.
That's fucking dope, man.
Where?
Like
Where?
In the
on the
fucking
cruise.
On a
I
cruise?
remember
See,
I
I've
did
never
that too.
been,
3
to be
a.m.
honest with you. I can't.
3 a.m. I go get
man.
a pizza, and then you go to the if you go to the casino, they got $1 mimosos.
Listen, I meet the best fucking people. That's the best place to meet fucking
Yeah,
people.
you meet some good people that time.
On the cruise ship at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning at the fucking pizza line. Ooh, man, you meet the best people. Stories, and then you just stay in line and you just keep going back.
And see, I know exactly what you're talking about because every time when I was on the cruise, every night about that time, 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh yeah, I'm guilty of that, man. Make me just want to go. And then I'll eat the pizza during the day, Mike. And but at 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning, man, that pizza. Woo!
I've never been on a cruise.
You need to go on a cruise, Mike.
I want to.
definitely need to go on a cruise,
want
man.
like an all-inclusive trip to. I don't know, one of like 5 resorts, and one of them was in the Turks and Caicos or Jamaica
Right.
or Bahamas, or there was like a couple other ones, and of course I picked Jamaica for reasons I don't know. I probably should have picked Turks. We never ended up going though.
Yeah.
We had just
I've
had
only-
our first child, and it was like.
Oh, I remember when you went.
No, I've been, I think it's 4 times.
I've only been on one cruise, and it was the
oh,
Bahamas.
Man,
but it was
so
good.
much fun.
I enjoyed it.
I
I'd do it
enjoyed
again.
Oh hell yeah! I'd
But-
do it in a heartbeat.
We almost booked. What is it? It's almost June. It would have
you
been
should've
like
been.
2 weeks away from
Yeah.
going to Alaska, and it was like
They're
there was
fun,
a
man.
lot
I
of
tell you,
travel
man,
though just to get to your cruise.
Like I said, honest to God, man, the pizza at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning on a cruise ship is the best fucking pizza, the best conversation.
There might be a reason why you're feeling a little good at that time. All right, Leo.
Oh man,
Everything's good.
the best pizza, the best. Mike, no lie, man, you'll meet some good people on cruise ships, and you know the best time too. On the cruise ships is early in the morning. So as soon as you finish eating your pizza, you go just lay down, take a quick nap, and you wake up again. Oh, best fucking views of that sun coming up, Vince. Am I lying? With a cup of coffee.
yeah, I don't know.
And now they got vapes. What? we
Yeah, I've
fucked
seen
up.
videos of them though, with knocking down the doors with canines and shit.
Really on a cruise ship?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
maybe.
why I was like, that's game changer. Like,
Yeah,
maybe I don't.
I mean,
on,
but
Mike.
you don't need all that, though. I mean, you don't need all that, though.
Look at bullshit.
So-
yeah, I'm
so
not
when
gonna
I-
look
when-
at Brittany Grenier. Look at all them idiots that go out of country
Brittany
with drugs
Griner.
in their pocket
Yeah.
and freaking end up in foreign ass prison.
when we went to the Bahamas,
help.
the
Fuck that.
when you had to go through
Excuse me.
customs on the way back, they would tell you when you were leaving, hey, you're going to get a thorough search on your way
Oh, yeah,
back.
definitely. Hell yeah.
So I played by all the rules, and every time they didn't search me, I was like, "Fuck, man, I should have got."
just
some.
do it to scare you.
Yeah, but the one time, the
right, the one time you do.
you brought your stash with you, Vince. Forget it. No, I don't know. I don't really. I'd like to leave the country, but now it's you think about it.
Well, don't think about it. Just fucking do it.
Yeah, but like, let's say you wanted to go see the Mediterranean or Italy or parts
I wanna do
of the
Italy.
Middle East or the Mediterranean, and it's just like, it's not safe. I don't feel it's safe. I don't
You don't
feel
think
safe
it's safe?
going to some other states, you know, let alone different countries now.
Especially
I don't know.
certain countries. Like, I think I would feel okay with going to Italy.
I don't know.
Shit, I don't feel safe going to Fellsmere.
Well, that's just it. I mean,
See all those bodies they've been finding out there in Fellsmere? Shit.
yeah. Yeah, but I mean,
I mean, it doesn't matter where you go, it's not going to be safe.
Yeah.
You know? It just depends on what you're looking for, you know? If you're looking for it, you're going to find it. And it's going to cost you. And if it's not supposed to be there, then even more trouble. You know?
and what do you think about the sheriff's race for this county?
Yeah, what's up with that? I seen Milo. He's got his little...
Yeah, but we talked about that, I think, but I don't think the sheriff's actually announced yet
They haven't
whether
announced
he's
yet.
running or not.
He's another Ron
current
DeSantis.
sheriff.
He's probably...
Yeah, Eric Flowers. Do you
No.
think he's going to run again, or do you think he's going to
No, man, he's
pick up
pursuing...
a different career?
No, he's pursuing a different career, man. He's got his cameras in front of him. You see his little hairstyle.
Yeah.
He's got a new little
He's-
hairstyle
he's
going and
not
everything.
surprised.
He's going to look for
Oh,
the next
man.
step. He's
Fuck
looking
yeah,
for the
man.
next
Is he going to
step.
take over?
He is going to be the next
John
Walsh. And he's coming out from Indian River County.
You see, he's hanging out with John Walsh.
Yeah, fuck that.
All the Indian River County sheriffs were, but I don't know. I don't remember seeing Daryl Lohr do so much of the fancy TV work. Who he's now a county commissioner, and they asked him if he was going to run.
You know who's
for
going to win
sheriff
it, though? If Eric doesn't run again, which if he does, he's probably not going to win it. I'm saying that right now, Eric.
Who are you going
You're
for?
not going.
Touchberry?
That's my
Touchberry
pick.
be good, you know,
Yeah.
but people go vote for Milo.
Right. The
Yeah.
wrong people.
Just saying, calling y'all out, you know. My
Uh-huh.
name's Leo.
I don't know, man. I don't
sorry.
know.
I'm leaning
I've asked some people.
Touchberry myself.
I've asked some
but
people from the inner communities and about him, and some of them don't even know him.
Cool, Milo.
Yeah. I don't know. I really didn't know nothing about him until the.
I think they need
mess up
somebody.
with the
Like, I
current
think.
sheriff.
I think they need somebody outside, like how you said, outside of the agency.
Yeah, I think Touchberry's got the guy with the integrity.
Just-
you know, he's not
just
a
there.
Barney badass. He's not a Wayne Ivy, who I've got some certain respect for. You know,
Right.
but he's got some integrity. You know, and it's a pretty important sheriff's department
Right.
because there's a lot of stuff goes on here in Indian River County. Like our friends talk about, a lot of money comes here, and for what reason?
Yeah, a lot of money comes here.
Yeah, there's a lot of money. in Indian River
I used to
County.
work over on the beach side, you know, a long time ago, and I used to see a lot of money, man. I used to see the owner of the Orlando Magics stop by there. I used to see the owner of the
Celine Dion's here all the time. There's all kinds of celebrities with big money.
Miami Heat.
Celine Dion owns a resort or something right here in.
Yeah,
out
man.
there.
Like a lot
Or
of people, they come here.
hotel
They
or-
come here to hide, you know. I mean, but then there's other people that come here to with their bad energy, you know. A lot of people come here to Vero Beach and the Treasure Coast with their bad energy. I mean, look at John Walsh. I mean, he came here for his bad energy. Look at all that's bad energy, man. I believe in energy. That's just me. I believe in good energy and bad energy. Like I can see energy.
As far as John Walsh goes,
Yeah, he's got bad energy just all around him, man.
I don't know. I really haven't paid much attention
He just
to him.
attracts bad energy, man. I've been all up in his fucking videos and everything on YouTube and everything. Like he's just bad energy. Period.
I don't know. I really didn't get much into it. I did listen to the podcast, a few of them, a lot of them actually, with his daughter Megan Walsh, who, I mean, if we were set up, we could probably have her on and tell her story too. But I think her story's out there enough, and
Yeah,
you know,
she's
people
right.
can find it easy enough.
They can find it on
For
the
sure, everywhere.
TGI Now podcast
Everywhere, yeah.
also.
So I would defer to that anyways, but yeah, I don't know. In the local media, misinformation, and that's what it is. And I made the comment, it was me, in case I commented under the page. I don't know. I might even commented under my personal page. But the guy from this local crap shot frickin' media outlet, who every article he writes, it bleeds biased against Moms for Liberty or Jennifer Pippin or Jackie Rosario or DeSantis or Eric Flowers. I mean, there's enough mud to sling there. But besides the point, his articles are half the time false. He doesn't have his facts right. everything about the book, almost all the articles he writes in opposition to Monster Liberty or Jennifer Pippin specifically is like borderline slanderous. I don't understand how there's not more legal mix-up going on there, because the posts are clearly biased, and it was more about the book banning, more about the desegregation laws that contradict each other, that mandated by law that they had to get everything in line, but everything in his article was lies. But I think who fact checks the local media? I mean, you'll see them flag your post or my post or TGI Now post or Trump's post or somebody's post.
Talked about it on the last podcast, because
who
they'll
controls
take a little,
the local stuff? Who's the local fact checkers fact checking the local media who's clearly biased? You know, failed reporters from big time cities that just came here to Vero.
Because they're just taking big little bits and pieces and showing you bits and pieces of the information to manipulate what you see. So you only see what they want you to see. You come up with the same opinion they want you to come up with. That's the fucked up thing
about that. What we're talking about, the GFI,
to your question, what is it called? I don't know who is, Mike.
GNI, or what is it called?
Nobody. It's up to us. It's up to somebody like us to... Oh, wait, we don't want to play that. That might get us banned.
What is it called, Vince? That one technology thing?
Oh, AI?
Is that what that is called?
Where they can basically...
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah. I mean, they could basically take a video of you and actually... change. I mean, it can go as far as they can actually change when your mouth's moving to match words that you never said.
There was one of Joe Biden in
they should make a video. Listen, they should make a video of me with a big old DICK.
Cheney?
I'm looking for a specific.
See if they can make that happen.
It can be done.
I know it can.
Well,
but it's just. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, it's just... I wonder if it was meant to... Who made that?
Made what?
There's dudes out there that can do all kinds of stuff.
AI, yeah.
I mean, there's all kinds of companies that are working on it. So I actually just watched a video not that long ago on YouTube. The guy that is running Google. So they were talking about, like, the Google Pixel phones and stuff. And then they were interviewing him. They're talking to him about some of the... He's a big advocate for AI. And he's trying to put like a positive spin on everything. So every time they said something negative, you know, he was trying to turn it the other way. And he was saying how he understands how people are scared of AI, but he's like, well, they were scared of social media too. Well, sorry, but social media is really screwing a lot of shit up, you know, and AI is a whole nother level. You're not going to know what you're seeing. I mean,
if it is true,
it's only going to get worse. Like, you already have to stop and think. That might be completely false. I don't know. Just because now it used to be a picture was worth 1,000 words. If you saw a picture or a video of something, it had to be true. Not anymore.
Catfish.
It could be completely false.
Catfish.
So it's just scary where it may go.
What is today's date, anyways?
Catfish.
Ironically, the post I was looking for has been deleted.
It's catfish.
I'm not finding it anywhere. I think it was fact.
That's crazy though. Like, you know, like it's just. Like, who is behind it?
So just imagine a topic that you have a strong opinion about, and all of a sudden you just see a video out there of you supporting the other side of your opinion. Like, you'd be so freaking mad.
What?
I mean, the AI, it can be done. That's the kind of stuff that we're
contradicting.
Right. You can change.
What you said.
Right. They can change your mouth movement to match words that you never really said. And they can then use your voice to say those words. But
weren't they already doing that though? Like,
they're already doing it with Biden, Trump. There's videos out there.
Yeah, but they've been doing that for a long time though. But like those lip readers or whatever. Like, have you ever seen those videos from like sports or whatever?
So good though,
sports.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like, they have like voice recorders. They'll be like, there'll be the sports things. They'll be talking and they'll be like, I dropped my pants or whatever they say or stuff like that. But now you say it's more into detail, more into...
now they can do it where you would know. You would never know.
I didn't know back then.
There was one...
So I'm not going to know now.
That was just downright...
They would do it with their voices before. They didn't actually, like, do it with a video.
I mean, look at some of these rappers. They change the voice through the microphones.
Well,
right?
we can do that too if I wanted to mess around with audio and
But
stuff
some of
like
them
that.
don't. They
I
can't
can
even
barely
sing.
get
Like
it
some of them
to
can't even
record.
sing. Like nowadays, some of them, they're like, it's like, what are you doing? Like it's just, you know. I could do the same thing.
Well, that's just it. Like synthesizers and stuff like that, I can change our audio to a degree, but I'm sure there's like AI software. Well, I know there's AI. The one is called 11 Labs, where you can upload a video of somebody and audio of somebody, and then literally tell it what you want it to say, and it like takes both of those and makes it look incredibly realistic. Some of those Tucker Carlson videos that were leaked from Fox News, you can tell were cheap AI videos.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
But
talking
those were
about.
bad.
Like,
Those were
somebody
bad,
could
but
take a
that
video
11
of you
Labs is
talking
pretty
about
damn
a
accurate.
topic,
Yeah.
and then just completely change your words.
Yeah,
And the video,
Yeah,
the video
absolutely.
will spit out a video of you talking about the other side. You know, if you're talking about the right wing side, and all of a
So you
sudden next
pretty
thing
much
you know, you're
just
talking
type
about
it
the
in.
left wing.
So you type it in. So you pretty much say, say, hey,
whatever they want
this
you to
video-
say.
So you pretty much say, hey, I have this video. You tell it, or how I don't know how you would do it, but you would tell it, hey, I have this video. And these are the topics.
You
I
just
want.
type it in
These
what
are the
you want
topics
it to
that I
say.
want you to read over it. And
but
it's
they have computers that are doing this stuff
So you
automatically.
pretty much say, hey, I have this video.
See, I don't know why it does that. It's got it reverb, and it shouldn't.
Just
I
like
was trying to
now,
add some.
they have
deepfake.
AI.
I'll share some on our page. That's pretty hilarious.
they have AI that if we talk about a certain topic, that they'll trim us down so that not as many people see our
absolutely.
pages. We're
Well,
already
our
experiencing
friends
that.
who have strong opinions over that thing they do every 4 years, they keep getting their videos taken down because they have differing opinions of mainstream media and the AI, the algorithm.
Mike's trying
You know,
to use
but
fucking
there's
ugly
not-
words
there's
now
not
he
a
doesn't get
person-
fucking banned.
Yeah, but there's not a person
Fuck
back.
ever, you know?
There's not a
You
person
can't
back
say
there
certain
doing that,
shit.
Leo.
This ain't American.
It's a
anymore.
computer that's just
Yeah.
picking it up automatically.
That's some fucked up. Look,
Yeah.
coming from a Mexican, that's pretty fucked up, man. What y'all
Well,
doing,
anyways, we're live right now. Let's end
Like,
this
why y'all
live, and
doing
we
that,
can
man?
continue our
man?
podcast.
Yeah, we'll come back.
And we'll post that
All right. I need to
back
take a
on all
break
these
anyways. I
same
need to-
platforms y'all will see us
Yeah.
on right now. So send us your comments if you want us
We'll be right back.
to hear anything. If you want us to talk about anything, just shoot us a like and a follow and a comment.
All right.
Peace.
Bye.
with the van. I
right,
haven't
now-
heard anyone ever say something about that.
Now we're back recording. We're here with Phil. How's it going, Phil?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me tonight. This
No
was
problem.
very unexpected.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Thank you
We're-
for stopping by
welcome
for
on.
a little conversation here. You know, just hang out, chill for a little bit.
Thank you. I watch your podcast every week, and
That's cool.
I was lucky enough to get out of the house and come down here and
Stop
see
by
you
the-
guys in physical
That's
form,
Stop by in the neighborhood. 'cause we
Stop
all-
by the garage.
the garage.
where everything starts.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
everything starts. Yeah, hell yeah, everything starts. We were just saying before we went hit the mics on, what was it, Netflix and Amazon and all those people started out from the garage. So
Bill Gates.
everything, you know,
Yeah.
like so.
Did
just-
they
just
though, or
because-
were they put in place? Did they really? What do you think? Do you think they just built Amazon out of a garage? How massive that is, or Microsoft, Facebook, like all this shit just come out.
I think when you get
grandma's
to
garage?
a certain level, it's like a monster. It just builds and builds and builds itself. I mean, you don't even have to put any effort in anymore.
yeah.
Like almost like passive income. Once you got it going, it just
Yeah.
one funnel will fail, another one will keep going or
As
flow
far as
harder.
like a social fad type thing,
sure.
like anything digital, pretty much takes
Right,
off sooner or
right.
later.
I have a
Somebody
I have a
downloads
new
something.
word that fears me. It's called convenience.
Yeah,
Because convenience to us back in the day was like it helped us, it saved time and everything. Now I think convenience is the government. Well, I'm not going to get into conspiracies, but like convenient. It's so convenient to buy on your phone,
Yeah.
but they're tracking everything you're buying.
they made it convenient, and meanwhile we're complying.
We're complying
Yeah,
so
yeah,
easy for it.
yeah.
Everything. scanner for your phone, a scanner for your house that you let yourself in.
Yeah,
Alexa,
the cameras,
anything.
everywhere. Yeah.
Wow, my speaker listens to me. Who else is listening? This has been talked to many times, but it's the word convenience is the scary word.
Right. How many people are dropping Facebook? Not many.
Right.
Or Amazon.
Right.
It's still convenient.
It's convenient, but it's a scary, scary word.
Definitely, no, it is. I agree on that one because I remember you guys remember they used to have those magazines that had like shoes on them, and you had to like go through the whole magazine and be like, okay, this is the shoes that I want,
Right.
you know, and then you just place your order, and then you had to wait.
Yeah.
Now shit, it's so convenient. It's on your phone. You're like, okay,
You had to
10 o'clock.
You had to call and order.
At 10 o'clock, they're gonna drop 1, 2,
Right.
3, boom, purchase, and now you just got convenience.
Right.
I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to drive
ships.
anywhere, and it ships right to my house.
Ships to 2 to 3 weeks in
Yes.
a magazine.
Or I used to remember
now
they
it's
had
now,
now
now we're
it's
looking
like-
for next day.
they had
Nah,
they
they
had
bitch on the
shopping
next day.
channels like HSN and like stuff like that where
Yeah.
you would shop on
Oh yeah.
TV.
yeah,
You had
yeah.
to call and
You'd
order.
forget about it by the time it came.
Yeah. now it's like if you can't wait 12 hours to get your merchandise, you could get it tomorrow, and we'll give you $3
I've
on
got-
a credit.
I've
Like,
gotten to the point if Amazon can't get it to me within 2 days, I don't buy it.
If it's not
Yeah,
next
right.
day,
No, yeah.
free
Next day
shipping.
or
though,
2
that's-
days at
But
max.
see, that's funny. Not funny, but like it's
Next
it's,
day,
It's
free
like
shipping.
it's an eye opening. The word convenience though, because it's like you have to sit back and think about it. You're right. Like it
you're
is
you're getting
it-
conditions.
Yeah, you are.
You're
And, like,
conditions.
Even though we don't like to say like us, I mean me, I like me. I don't like the government. I don't. It's just it is what it is. You know, it's just they always want everything from me, and I'm always like kind of pushing back. But then yet, so convenient. You know, just hey, I'm still giving it to them without them. You know, just I don't know. It's just convenient.
What do they say now? Like the engagement time on any video is like what 8 seconds or 4 seconds?
Yeah.
Like once you
That's
see
why the-
something, it's like and you already changed
That's why
it.
the
Yeah, I
shorts,
think
like,
it's like-
Facebook Shorts
like
and YouTube
3
Shorts,
seconds,
are so
Yeah,
popular now. Yeah,
like
because they're all.
Vine used to be like, you know, you would watch Vine and that was
Yeah, I
it.
remember.
Now it's even shorter.
Shorter, yeah.
The attention span.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Quick.
yeah. And I think that's part of the dopamine addiction.
Mm-hmm.
They keep you thumbing through for the next,
Yeah.
the ooh ah one, you know, and
Right.
that's just it. You thumb through 10
Right.
of them before you see 2 or 3 of them that you would let. And there's a science to it, if you've noticed, how they make these shorts where they'll make it to where maybe I record you saying something, but you don't really understand it right off the first time. Or you make it really short, so it plays again.
Oh.
And then you're like, what the fuck did he say? And you let it play again.
Right.
And then it plays again.
getting all
and
those
it's
hits.
short, so it's like you're getting constant replays on
Right.
it. Like there's tricks to them in their shorts, and they get paid for them. A lot of those
Exactly.
big ones.
Yeah.
And
with
sometimes
millions
they'll
of views
even
are
say
getting paid
watch
for
to the end, and then it ends
It's
and nothing
You
happens.
don't know
nothing.
it.
So you
Freaking
watch it
looped
3
on
more
you 4
times and like, did I miss something? And then you're like,
Yeah.
you stupid son of a.
I get mad at them all the time.
Well, let me watch it again. I might have missed something.
Yeah,
Hey, God damn it! You got me
Sometimes-
again.
She was about to take her shirt off. Or
Sometimes
something.
you even go to the next one and maybe even the next one, and then you're like, wait a minute, let me go back to that one.
Yeah.
Well, the things with those YouTube videos, they have ads in them. So if you go ahead and watch the full ad on a video, that creator gets the full amount of that ad and everything.
Right.
But if you skip through it, they get a portion of
So,
it.
like, if you're seeing our video on Rumble, which I know, I haven't seen it, but I know one of the ads that plays on ours is that gun holster one.
Mm-hmm.
That's on all the Rumble videos, pretty much. If you don't skip through it, we get credit for that view.
Sure.
And however many views, if it's a long one, there'll be 3 different breaks in there. They put in there, we don't.
And we get enough money to get another microphone holder.
Maybe.
You know.
I doubt it.
I'll just hold this one to my mouth. You know. Can I hold it a little bit weirder though? Is that okay? No.
Right.
Just kidding.
It's not the lollipop.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you eat that lollipop. I don't know what,
Your
what
eyeball
was.
is another bag, is it?
I don't know what was more enjoyable, that lollipop or your mouth on that lollipop.
Yeah.
What was more enjoyable is asking Mike why he's driving around with a bag full of lollipops.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
officer.
My kids were running around. Honestly, my kids were running around with blow pops the other day, and my daughter was like, "Do you want one?" I was like, "Yeah," and she went to hand me hers, and I was like, "No, I want another one," and it wasn't. It was the last one. I was like, "Well, no, I don't want that one," but now I wanted a blow pop. So the next day at work, I bought a box of freaking blow pops.
Wait a minute. Those are blow pops? Pops? They're not the dum dums.
No, they're blow pops with the gum in it. Yeah.
Oh, I might have to go try one of those.
Yeah, they're horrible for
Just
you.
don't stare at me in my eyes when I'm
Yeah,
because
no,
I do enjoy a good blow
no
pop.
close-ups. Yeah.
No puns intended.
Now Vince was fucking.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
So
Now you got.
I can't remember the last time I had a blow pop.
I know, right? The bitch was good.
20
Meanwhile,
minutes, 20 minutes ago.
little
Hey,
did I know if
20.
I wanted one, I just had to ask
That's
Mike
like
because he's
some
driving
shit.
around
Now you
with a
make
whole
me
bag
want to fucking
full
want
of
to open mine. So I'm
I have a whole nother bag like that I had to leave at the house.
I would too, because you know what kind of charge you could catch if you get pulled over
Yeah, right.
with 2 bagfuls of blow pops.
Yep, right. No, that's not a good idea. Now that I think about that, I better leave them out.
Didn't Epstein drive around with blow pops?
I don't think Epstein drove around. There was a lot. Speaking of Epstein,
speaking of that,
there was new news about him, right? Him blackmailing Bill Gates. Something about Gates had an affair with a
I heard
underage
about
woman who was like she was a Russian bridge player, like whatever the hell that is, and Epstein. I don't know. Somehow he introduced them, and it wasn't like that first. But later, years later, when he found out there was an affair, so-called, he used it against Bill Gates to try. He was trying to build a fund. He was trying to get all these rich-ass people to all put $100 million in a fund that he controlled. So he would collect a paycheck, millions and millions of dollars off this
Right.
hedge fund, off these other dumbass billionaires. Well, Bill Gates didn't go along with it, and that's why they say it's probably what fueled his divorce with Melinda Gates. And that was like, I don't know if that was the most expensive divorce yet, or what was it, Bezos? One of them, I don't know, it cost a lot of money. But yeah, it was Epstein stuff. I mean, they haven't come right out and said that, but it's ironic. The same news comes out, the news about him trying to blackmail Bill Gates. There's got to be more. There's more information out there.
I had seen
that they
something
just-
about people describing, how the children describing about their attackers or whatever. Pictures of the lady. What was her name?
Which
Oh,
one?
Epstein's right hand.
Oh,
gir-
Giselle Maxwell.
Yeah.
Giselle.
Yeah.
Right.
man,
And their
that's weird.
sketches from like the police officers or the investigators would be the same thing as the lady.
Oh, yeah, she's very.
Right.
You can recognize her.
Yeah,
out
you
of
can
anywhere.
recognize
I can't
Yeah,
believe she's
it's
still
like-
alive.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I can't believe she's still alive. Or we haven't heard more yet.
Well, is she still alive? Where's
Yeah.
she at though?
She's in a federal prison. I believe.
Is she?
Yeah, I believe
Hey,
so.
talking about that, did you guys hear about the guy that was trying to plot his fucking thing, escape from here?
Oh,
from
local to us. Yeah, he was picked up on child pornography
49 or
charges
something.
from years ago.
Yeah,
He
that's
eluded-
crazy shit, huh?
He eluded custody years and years ago. And what I read was deputies got him in one of the islands. Down, like, not even in America.
No,
like, I don't know how.
Republican Dominican Republic.
Yeah, so how did our deputies grab him in Dominican Republic? That's what fucking scares me. Pardon my French.
because he
but-
was probably already under investigation for some kind of bullshit.
Yeah, but did they mean our deputies?
No, I don't think it
Or
was
why-
deputies.
maybe federal marshals,
I
but
think
why
federal
did they say
marshals.
deputies?
Well, because they brought him back here to Nuremberg County because that's
Well,
where
the
the
way
charges
the article
were from.
said was deputies apprehended him in Dominican Republic or
yeah.
something like that.
And brought him back to the United States to.
Yeah.
My guess would be the deputies didn't really take him until they got him here. There was probably federal agents.
Well, he
that
had to be
brought him.
extradited back
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, he had to be extradited. He was
Yeah.
extradited back
He was
Because
here.
there's certain countries you can't extradite from, but
Right,
that
you can seek
obviously
asylum.
has to-
Well, he was living somewhere that would not extradite him, that would not apprehend him. And then that's when we caught him in Dominican Republic or somewhere that would
Okay.
extradite him
brought
or
him
let
back
us
here.
come in there and
Right.
take him because they do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they'll let, like, these freaking county sheriff's departments are major freaking law enforcement departments, even though they could be some podunk, like Brevard County deputies, man. Their training's like Navy SEALs. It's no joke, and maybe it's changed over the years, but I wouldn't doubt any River County's any different. Maybe they need more training, but I don't know, man. Yeah. So he had a plan. He was locked up with a couple of people, right?
Yeah.
Just whoever he was locked up with. He didn't know him, and he convinced them to.
He
paid for one's bail.
He paid. Well, this is how it worked out. I guess he put him on. He's a multi-million-dollar person or multi-million-dollar rich guy or whatever, right? So he has this company, and he puts two of the inmates on their payroll, and says, "Hey, you guys are getting paid under my payroll." So he bails them out, gets bailed out, and then that's when the plan starts. I need you to buy this. I need you to do this. I need you to contact this. And, you know, they start getting their plans all set together and stuff like that. And I guess once the guy was going to go to one of his medical appointments or something, the guys that were already out on bail were going to interfere with the deputies, either beat him up, whatever, take the guy in a getaway vehicle.
They were going to take out the medical staff.
Yeah, they're going to take out the medical staff and take him out somewhere at Fort Pierce. He has an airplane that was ready to go, so he could go out to some castle and fucking who the fuck knows.
I actually just shared it. I just shared it on our Facebook page.
Crazy shit. Locally,
so
like right here, right in our backyard. I was like, "What the fuck, man?"
One of the other inmates was living in his house. Even bought a van to help facilitate the escape. They planned on taking out the medical staff when you were right, when he was going for like some type of an appointment, and the plan was, I forget. Maybe I read it, maybe I didn't, but to get to his yacht or something, and then somehow get to his castle in France. He had some big ass castle in France where he was gonna end up. His name was John Manchek or something like that.
Ooh, what was his age?
Crap, let me go back to
and
the
how
post.
long was he eluding this crime?
Let me see here. On April 10th, 2023, the Indian River County Sheriff's Office was notified that an inmate of the Indian River County Jail, John Manchek, was conspiring to escape custody. The information was immediately forwarded to the Criminal Investigation. Where is it? Where is his information? He was arrested in 2014 and charged with 49 counts of possession of child pornography based on an investigation led by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. He bonded out in December 2014 and fled the country to avoid prosecution. Manchek was later arrested in the Dominican Republic and extradited back to the United States. Since being in custody at Indian River County Sheriff's Office, Manchek made some acquaintances to include Carrie Shepard and Byron Harvey. Manchek had Harvey placed on the payroll for AeroShade, a company owned by Manchek, as an employee. Through the investigation, detectives learned that Manchek paid conspirer Ben Bastion, who was not incarcerated. Kristen Masso de Moya was also identified as a co-conspirator due to her role in the case. Bastion and Maso de Moya are also listed as employees of Manchek's company AeroShade. It doesn't say. He looks old.
I'll tell you what. I bet you he's a great chess player.
Probably.
To think of all that ahead of time.
He looks like an old man.
Man, he's got moves.
70s.
Oh, the 70s.
I'm just gonna guess looking at him on the screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably in the 70s.
Wow.
Yeah, but he's probably got his mind's probably sharp though.
That's a very
Well, he's
sharp
got
mind.
more money. He feels entitled, and he's
True.
above the law.
Yeah. He's got a lot of people to his disposal.
Yeah, like what's he doing with that kind of porn, anyways? I mean, I get it. That was, I mean, even back in 2014, it's like how'd they bond him out to begin with?
Yeah, why didn't he bond himself out if he has that much money?
Right.
Because you got a castle in France. What the hell are you doing here? What the hell are you doing
What are
here?
you doing in Vero Beach?
Or Dominican Republic?
If you think about it, maybe his money there's not worth anything.
Sure. Yeah.
But who knows?
I don't know. So what do you think about DeSantis? What do you think about DeSantis throwing in his hat?
I'm on the fence with DeSantis. I'm not really into politics, but I mean, yeah, he's right in my backyard, and my wife is an art teacher, so there's a lot going on with DeSantis with the whole teaching.
There's
now.
a lot of opinions out there. Yeah.
Yeah, and not really negative stuff.
Yeah.
What he wants. But back in the day when COVID was happening, I loved the guy. He kept us open. You know, he was for us and everything. I like that part of him, but I don't know. It's changing really fast to a point. Like, I'm getting a little worried.
Yeah.
You know, because he's a politician. I voted for Trump in the beginning because I didn't want another career politician
Right.
Yep.
in there. So I was like, here's a businessman. Let's try him.
I think that's why a lot of people vote
Right.
for
Would you vote for Trump again?
I follow Donald Trump Jr. a lot, and I can see the way he looks at his dad and he articulates how his dad is. Because I don't know, Trump, he's very crass. So
Yeah.
and he doesn't think. To me, I don't think he thinks before he does shit. But I think he means well.
Yes.
He definitely speaks before he thinks.
I think he just fires off.
Yeah.
And I think he gets more
does.
results from doing that.
But you know
He
what?
thinks his
I
own-
do that sometimes too. I mean, I know you probably don't want that from a president. But
You don't.
You
No,
can
wanna-
relate. You can relate to it a little bit too, or at least some people can.
or just fire his PR team. I'm like,
Yeah.
they suck.
I don't know.
anyway,
I kind of
but-
think we needed like a cleanup to come in the
We
ninth
did.
inning, but I don't think he cleaned it up.
He didn't.
He
No,
left the
no.
mess still. Like
He
he
said
got rid
I
of it.
agree. His PR team is
Right.
is a big problem.
I think money just has such a big problem with everything. When you get into just unlimited money or unlimited ways to use money, and then unlimited people and everything, you get a mindset like you drop all your morals.
Yeah, I think it takes over.
I think it does.
Yeah.
It takes over the more and more, and that before his first term, he said he was going to fly his own jet and everything. He's not going to use the taxpayers' money for a lot of this stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
look how much he spends on just security, just for
Yeah,
Mar-a-Lago down there, when he's not even there. Just his family's there.
Yeah. He's
mean-
got two sets of security.
And
He's
the
got the
taxpayers
mafia
are-
boys and the Secret Service.
It's
Who's the mafia
crazy,
boys?
you know.
He's got his private security team.
Well, does he
So,
really?
yeah.
Damn, that's some badass shit. Bro.
But
Well, he's got to. He would have him whether he had the Secret Service or
Really?
not. Probably.
I wonder how
for
they
sure.
would fucking collide
You gotta have,
with
you
each
gotta
other.
have some people that you can trust on your team. I mean,
If I was the one of the mafia boys, I'd be on Secret Service. Like, what, bitch? I got you.
Well, I don't know about that.
I got you, bitch. I got you. I got his left nut today, motherfucker.
I don't know, but yeah, I see what you're saying. You
But
know.
whatever.
So, if do you vote in that primary if it became between DeSantis and Trump, or are you
it's too
just general
soon.
election?
It's too soon right now. I want to hear more talking, but then again, talking is just talking until we start seeing things, and then when we do start seeing things, it's not what we were told. So, you're
Yeah,
damned if you.
I never
you,
tr-
you
you never
do if
believe
you're damned
what
if
they
you
tell
don't.
you.
Yeah, you never.
You can't say anything if you don't vote,
Yeah.
and if you do vote,
Yeah.
you can say whatever you want, and then whatever happens. And who knows? You want this president, but who's really controlling what? That's
Right.
just there's your puppet.
Yeah,
right?
Let me ask you, not to break off down a different direction, but it's very in much tune. Do you believe everybody should have the right to vote over the age of 18, just because you're a citizen?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've recently heard theories about different eligibility criteria, like even if it's just like the draft. You remember the social service? I don't even know if they still do that.
Mhm.
But like even if that was what gave you your right to vote, or some type of civic duty earned your right to vote in elections. I feel like some cities get overrun and they get ruined, and sometimes the politics are so controlled. Like for instance, there was a place in Illinois, I think it was a part of Chicago, where it was law that one party couldn't have more than 5 out of 7 seats on this governing municipality. So the so-called left in this scenario formed a second party that wasn't either or, and they almost took the 2 other seats, and they took one of them, and it was just like the dirty politics. I think it's all
Right.
controlled.
It's like a game, and while the game's being played, you're writing your own rules.
Right. So, like, I think, I mean, at my point in that last election, not the one Trump lost, but the one Trump won, when they stole it from Bernie Sanders, well, maybe I should be careful. When that whole mess with Bernie Sanders, I think it was the country was so ready to go drastic one way or drastic the other way to try to clean up some of the frickin' mess.
Oh, of course.
Bernie Sanders had some great ideas. They weren't very realistic, or in my opinion, I don't believe they were executable. Where we've seen results with like the executive orders and results from those in a positive way with the right person in power. I just don't know. I think what we're seeing with DeSantis right now is mucking up the water. I don't think this was his time to begin with. He made a commitment to Florida, and they literally just changed the law. I don't know if you knew this, so he could run. Like, there was a Florida law saying that the governor couldn't run for president while he was sitting in office. And he could have sat this one out, because I believe Trump could have beat Biden either way.
Right.
I think he should have sat this one out and waited till the next.
I believe so.
Next election,
but now I think there's going to be. I mean, already there's been mudslinging between the two of them. I think it's going to get to the point to where, man, I hope it doesn't ruin DeSantis for down the road,
Right.
or another candidate that's willing to stick his neck out. Well, like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. They barely give him a platform to speak on. Like, there's not going to be a debate.
Right.
Between him and Biden, it's just
Right.
not going to happen. And there's another woman on the left that's running too. You're not going to hear nothing about her. It's not Kamala Harris.
I know we talked about this last week. We all kind of agreed that we don't think Trump will even do debates against DeSantis in the primaries because, in all honesty, he's going to win the primaries if he doesn't do the debates. So what's he got to gain by doing the debates? Do you still agree with that? That he probably won't do the debates, or he at least shouldn't?
Well, I don't think he should, but he's gonna. He's gonna.
You think Kanye West?
See,
gonna
and
run
that's
for
why
president
I think
again?
his PR
He's
team
being
should
weird
be
right
fired
now.
because he should not be doing the debates.
Well, it doesn't matter what his PR tells Donald Trump. He's gonna do whatever the hell he wants to
because
do.
he can't.
I love Kanye.
He can't.
You think Kanye West gonna run for president?
I don't know, man. He
Gain
was on
anything.
Tim Pool and made like a fool out of himself.
He's
They
just-
like pushed some questions, like they were questioning him
hate
about
him,
some shit he said.
but
he
I
like
love him.
in the middle of like a
Just
live
like-
broadcast, he just got up and left. Just like acted like a bitch and left.
Like have you seen like just jump on some fashion real quick? Have you seen his new footwear?
No.
Yeah,
They're
No,
freaking like
probably-
leggings
probably.
and or socks.
yeah. There's just like a legging and a sock, and
But
it's like
I mean, it's just so out there.
People buy that
I
shit.
fucking hate it, but I fucking love it. It's just like
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like
But people
he-
buy that shit.
Yeah, he is.
they dig it, man.
He
They
is a
fucking
magnet.
Love it. It's another one I can't fucking stand. It's like, what the fuck, man?
The
Who's-
Kardashians, all that shit. I don't even
Who's
know what
that-
the hell
who's
they're
that?
famous for.
Who's that?
Kanye. Like I can't stand them.
Oh,
That's
you
like
mean the
that's a-
Kardashians?
Oh yeah, the Kardashians
Oh.
too. Is just like
Yeah, they need something. It's like, who are we gonna like marry this week?
They got to keep their
Travis Barker. Oh,
generational
Why?
wealth.
Yeah,
They're trying
why-
to build that generational wealth.
why
that,
did they
like, yeah,
ruin
like-
that?
Yeah, like that's their whole thing. Like that's what they live off of. Like that's their paycheck.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's going to run or not. But there's talk. Like, he gets serious about it.
Wow,
I don't
this
know
is
why they-
this is a
What
would-
roller
what would-
coaster
what
of a
would the
conversation.
country-
What would the country do if all of a sudden this guy
It would
is
never
just,
happen. None of them are. They're barely elected as it is. Trump broke the system. They couldn't cheat enough. I'm sorry. I'm on YouTube. You can deny me or
The
if you want.
first time they
But
couldn't
I don't
cheat
think they cheated. I'm sorry. Yeah, they didn't cheat enough. I think they miscalculated. I swear to God, they're selected. They're not elected.
Hillary was a shoo-in. That Trump had no chance.
I swear to God, they're all selected, man. Even the Twitter, the Jack Dorsey, the Mark Zuckerberg, all these guys with these technologies, they were all selected, I believe. They didn't just come up with this shit out of their ass. Most of it was a CIA psyop before it was even used for public shit to begin with. You can get deep into that, but it's all manipulative. How much of it really matters? A Trump or a DeSantis, the real guys who make a difference, whether it's Trump or Vivek Ramaswamy, they're not going to get it. I don't know. I just feel like they'll do whatever they can to keep it from going back. I hate to say going back in the right direction because it sounds like a double negative, but as long as they've got the media and they continue to drive the narrative, that's what we've got to look forward to.
But even if somebody like Trump
Fucking
gets in office again,
Logos in the wrong
at
spot.
the end of the day, after another 4 years, somebody in the system selects is still going to get back in. So he might make things better for us, like we talked about before. We might have a little more money in our pocket. You know, inflation may go down a little bit, and it may last for 4 years. But I mean,
My money's not going to last for 4 years, though.
But the next person that's going to take a spot, even if it's Ron DeSantis, it's going to be selected by the system.
Yeah, but hopefully we get enough people that are trying to get in, that are like on our level now trying to get in.
Yeah, I hope
That
so.
Here's my point.
Those generations coming up will be on that.
Like
be there now.
I asked you about if you thought everybody should be allowed to vote. I think if you have equity in your vote, and I don't mean like racial equity. I think if you have like a vested interest in your voting turnout, you'll pay more attention. These cities that are overrun, maybe they need to go down to like a recall to where there's like a property owners and business owners type of an election to reset some of these governments. I'm not like for more government in no way, but I think not enough people who are actually putting the votes in have equity in that vote. Well, we know a lot of them are ballot harvests anyways. A lot of them are votes. People don't even know what their vote is going in. They're just...
You never know. It might have been my grandma voting.
It could have been.
Right. Yeah.
It could have been. And it was completely legal. Now it's game on. The right saw what the left did, and now they're trying to perfect that trick of the trade too. Neither one of them are cool, I don't think.
Maybe we just need some kind of different voting system. I mean,
I think so.
maybe we just put them in a ring.
Yeah.
All right.
Let them,
right.
You know, just
Bash it out.
I remember they used to have those little things, and one was purple,
I'm
or
just
one
sick
was
of
red, and one was
politicians.
rock
blue.
and sock
Yeah.
robots.
Yeah, where they beat each
Ooh,
other
there
apart.
you go, Mike. Look at
Yeah.
think about it.
Let's
There
call
was a-
Dana White up.
Yep.
Get a good setup. You know, he'll put the fight together. There you go.
Do you guys ever remember watching Celebrity Deathmatch?
I used
Yeah.
to love that.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, I wish they'd bring it back.
So good.
I was watching some Mickey Mouse the other night that reminded me of Ren and Stimpy.
Oh
like
yeah.
the artwork was just like weird for Mickey Mouse. It you know how like the bloodshot eyes type.
Mhm.
I don't know if you remember Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah,
No.
I do.
Yeah, it was kind of like it was more of a I don't know, not normal cartoon for kids. I don't think. I don't remember.
They were
really.
like best friends. One was like very anxious and anxiety,
Yeah,
and the other one was kind
of
of
like gross artwork.
yeah.
Kind of. I don't know.
I mean,
how to
it depends on
describe
how you look at it, because your eyes are
it. It was good, but it was like
Over
meant to be-
exaggerated
Yeah.
eyeballs, whatever.
Yeah.
It was. You gotta look them up. They were pretty. It was pretty funny. I don't know. I mean, every generation has their deal. Like SpongeBob, probably, right?
No, not me. I don't watch SpongeBob.
No.
What was your what was your
generation?
cartoon growing
My
up?
cartoons growing up were the Jetsons, the
Yeah.
Flintstones,
Yeah.
the Pink Panther,
Okay.
Yeah.
the Roadrunner.
All right. Yeah, I watched all those.
He didn't have cable.
Ghetto.
He didn't have cable. I got it.
No,
I
but
needed
yeah,
it
listen to
because
that.
I grew up with that too, and it was way older than me.
I Saved by the Bell. Whenever I got
Saved
a
by the Bell,
when I
yeah.
got a little bit
Yes,
over,
yes.
Saved by the
Yes.
Bell. What was the other one? There was another one that was.
Oh, we talked about he actually just died
90210.
not that long ago. Jerry Springer. I remember going home from school
Oh,
to watch Jerry
meanwhile,
Springer.
The
Yeah.
breaking news today. I
Yeah.
can't believe we didn't even talk about it. Like I really don't know her much, but Tina Turner died today.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't hear
83
that.
years old. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. What a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wasn't a big fan of her music. Like I don't go play it or nothing, but she was a
Alright.
huge star. Like from I don't know when she started. To be honest with you, I'd confuse her with Whitney Houston if I didn't know any better. But you know,
Jeez, Mike.
well, I don't know. Like I don't.
They all
pay
got the
attention to
hits.
yeah, they
Sorry
do.
about that. That was
Yeah.
bad taste.
But I think Whitney Houston was the one who died in the bathtub.
Whitney.
Yeah, Tina.
Yeah,
she's
overdosed.
83. You know,
Wow.
she lived quite a while.
But Tina Turner was a performer.
Yeah,
I mean, she just
Yeah.
worked that stage like performing.
her music would make
Yeah, and that
everyone-
hairstyle.
Yeah,
That hairstyle. Nobody could top that.
yeah. So that's
So,
tragic.
yeah,
loss
that's
of music.
sad.
Crazy.
There's been a lot of that going around, like freaking death left and right. But I guess that's part of life,
Yeah.
you know.
Getting old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
I know.
But even the young ones are dropping. I don't know. It's kind of, I guess it's just coincidence, you know, luck of the draw.
Convenience.
Convenience. It could be. You never know.
Right.
You know,
No,
we
it's
can get in.
convenience.
It could
It's
be that kind of
convenience.
show if we
No,
wanted.
seriously, if you think
Yeah.
about it, you know, like just mentally, you know, like just like a mental health, you know, like factor or whatever you could think about. Like some people think it's a convenient, you know, I'm gonna be a convenient for my family and I'm just gonna be done.
Well, I just recently had a relative pass away
Yeah.
who had MS, who was
There you go.
confined to an electric wheelchair for as long as I've known him, which was more than 10 years. And I don't know how long he was in the wheelchair before that, but he had a massive heart attack a couple weeks ago and passed away after they tried everything they can.
Right.
And it was a fight to keep him alive because, and bless her heart, she didn't want to let go. She took care of him 24/7 already, and they were high school sweethearts who reconnected after like 40 years.
Right.
You know, she went and rescued him out of New Jersey and brought him back to Florida and stuff like that. And she just didn't want to let him go. Her thinking was that I'm already taking care of him. You know,
Yeah.
like let's wake him up.
Just
you know?
keep them comfortable.
Oh, let's wake him up. You
Yeah.
know, but it was too far gone. And but he was probably in his late 60s. I'm not saying but I'm just saying like the death close by. Then you have, I mean, he lived a long time with MS. I feel like
I was gonna say
That's-
most.
and he
you
was
know,
strong-minded. That's what was hard to fit. You know,
My
like he was
family
not.
worked a lot in the
That's
medical
correct.
field, and somebody in their late 60s for MS. That's
I believe
That's
he
really
was
good.
mid-60s.
for
Don't quote
somebody
me. It
having
could be
MS,
mid-60s. I don't want to.
but Still, 60s is doing pretty good for having that disease.
Yeah, he was a good man though, and then another person I know, somebody in their mid-40s, a friend of a friend who passed away from a heart attack, and then I've got another friend in his 50s, early 50s, who passed away in the Carolinas from reasons I believe he's.
Try to get that fucking black cloud out of there.
Yeah.
Like,
So
that
for
fucking
multiple
black-
reasons,
That's what it looks
just
like
seems
from
like
over here.
Yeah, that's
Don't
what.
lie.
Just get the fucking black cloud out of there. It's like, what the fuck?
over my head.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to get the fucking black cloud out.
You ever see?
But anyways, yeah, you know, it just seems a lot around. You know,
Yeah, but that's
Right.
just life, you know.
Yeah.
Life is.
I don't know. It's just ironic over the last 3 or 4 years how many people I've known who've passed away and some connection. But if I look at the 4 years before that, the big difference. But I was also 8
But
years younger.
you're getting
yeah,
older. So as you get
Right.
older,
yeah,
you're gonna know more people that are getting older. So who knows?
yeah. I don't know. I got 3 little kids, and I'm, you know, worried about everything else too. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
you have kids, right?
I do.
Yeah.
I have a 15-year-old, 14-year-old, and soon to be, 16, 15, and soon to be 14.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, back to back. So yeah.
Well,
I have a
Yeah.
soon to be
Back to
3,
back to
a soon to be
back.
8, and a soon to be 10.
Okay, so you're
So
there. Yeah.
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 You've lived what I'm about to come up through, probably.
I'm hearing things. I'm
Yeah.
learning things. I'm asking questions. I'm being
I
schooled.
never knew anything about Fortnite or Minecraft
Right.
until my
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Game
I'm
must
like,
switches them.
you're not dead yet, and they're like, you're only supposed to have 3 men.
Yeah.
No, I live forever.
Yeah.
These
Well,
are the games. I'm not a gamer, so
my wife will be yelling at my son to get off the Switch or something like that, and I'm like, just give him a minute because he's only gonna live till everybody dies. So like, just give him a few minutes. And she's
Right.
like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's Fortnite. It's battle royale. It's like the last out of 100, and then he goes on. I don't know nothing about it. That's all I know.
yeah. I was busy playing Pac-Man and Space Invaders
Pac-Man.
and
They can't get him
Galaga.
into any of that.
And Galaga. That's it. Those are my games.
Galaga,
Yeah,
there was
Galaga
the one that
was
went like this, you know.
Yep.
everything in a
I
little
put my
ball.
quarters on a machine, and
We've-
someone walks up like, "Man, I got this
we've
for
got
a
an
while."
actual Miss Pac-Man
That's how I
machine
played.
in my house, but it's got like 50 different old school
Nice.
arcade games
Yes.
I missed a Street Fighter in the
Oh
7-Eleven.
yeah, the all
That was
8-bit
badass.
stuff.
Yeah.
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 You know.
That was fun.
Yeah. I
on it.
tell my
Donkey
kids,
Kong.
I'm like, you don't know how good you have it. Like with the tech, you were born into technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I was there before the internet, before cell phones, and
Do you guys remember the little dirt bike? You guys ever played the little dirt
Yeah.
bike one?
Where you like doing jumps on a track and stuff. Yeah.
It's just like a little
Remember
dirt
that.
bike, like a little figure dirt bike, man. I'd stay there for hours.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, like on a
Yeah.
Sega or something.
Yes.
It was something like that.
Yeah. Or-
Yeah, those old games like Nintendo and Duck Hunt. When we got Nintendo, I
Duck
think
Hunt.
it was brand new.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know. I think it was brand
Now
new.
was that the Nintendo with the cartridge? You gotta
Yes.
blow
Yeah.
into
and
it.
it came with the gun for Duck Hunt.
Yes.
Remember the Mike Tyson
Yeah,
game?
that was
Oh yeah,
classic.
knockout.
I used to love that.
I
game.
never got into that.
That was
Oh.
good. Knockout. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
What it's called.
Those were the days, though. They don't know nothing now. That's what we've talked about this, I think, in the past. How graphics have come to where like Fortnite is almost like real,
Yeah.
but then they'll fight over Minecraft, where it's literally pixels.
Blocks.
Right.
It's blocks. Like
Yeah.
it's not artwork. It's like
It's one
what the hell is
extreme. One
this? It's
extreme.
like,
to
Way
the
too
other.
close,
Yes.
pixelated.
we're going backwards. Like, what are you into this for? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. But
My kids tonight were showing me pictures of like their friends' faces, and their faces were all squished and like messed up. I'm like, what? And they're like, this is so funny. I'm like,
Snapchat filters or some shit.
and I'm like
Yeah.
looking at it, like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
No,
Yeah.
and then you'll be in the same room with somebody like that, and they'll be over there doing pictures, giggling at their phone, and they're over there making their face.
You're laughing at me,
That's-
Mike. Whenever I
that's
take my pictures.
Was that what you're doing?
That's,
No, I'll catch
that's
a-
another
I'll
app I
catch a-
fell out of. I don't use Snapchat
I'll
anymore.
catch a
but it was
Lisa.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Using those filters and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
Every
that's
now
fun.
and then
I don't use it
I'll
anymore.
catch a Lisa and one of my kids over here doing like selfies, and we'll have like
They got some good filters.
Mouse
though, man.
ears
They got
or
some real
something.
good
They do.
filters, though. I gotta,
Some funny ones.
I gotta admit, they got some good filters, man. It's like,
Anyways, we should probably wrap this up. We've been babbling forever. Thanks for joining us, Phil.
Hey, I appreciate you having me.
Yeah,
And
Thank
You
you.
got a social
Thank you.
media or anything you want anybody that listens can follow
yeah,
you on, or
sure.
anything you want to plug?
all right, thank you. I'm usually on Instagram, and it's Phil_McCracken. So
Gotcha.
yeah, that's I'm usually, and I'm big on my story on there, my daily
Your
stories.
stories. That's cool.
Yeah.
We'll have to follow you.
That
I'm guilty of not getting on Instagram.
No.
No.
yeah, Mike's
I gotta
more of
get
a-
more.
Mike
I like-
is more of a Facebook.
So the social media gets a little overwhelming sometimes
It does.
between all of them, because we're on Truth, Rumble.
It's like, what
Twitter.
platform? So many platforms.
Yeah, there's too many.
There
I wish
are.
there was like a magic one that
Same
just
with
does
talking.
all of them.
Yeah, I answer something from Leo on Snapchat, and then I text him on Messenger. Like,
Yeah.
where are we having this conversation? I'm gonna
And
come
then you
knock on your door.
FaceTime them
Then I'm just gonna walk down the street. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, thank you for having me. I really
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks for
it.
joining
Thank
us.
you for
This is
stopping
fun.
by.
All right, anytime.
All right, well, let's get out of here, guys. What do you say?
So we're going to head out. We'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to give us a like, follow, a share.
Where
Follow
at?
us at on our platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Rumble.
Twitter, all of them. Truth, just search us. To the Point Podcast. Look for our logo, though, because there's a couple of imitators, but nobody that gets down like us. All right, so we're out. Peace.
What's your button that you have?